सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरकृष्णे नमः। सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा।
आपको कैलेंडर साल के आखिरी
हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा।
आखिरी सैटरडे के हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
So how was the Vrindavan Dham?
बहुत बढ़िया था प्रभु जी।
Good.
हरे कृष्णा।
Nice. हरे कृष्णा।
बहुत सारी जगह पे गए, सब जगह पे गए जहाँ जहाँ जा सकते थे माता जी ने और आपने हेल्प किया तो वहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे दर्शन हो गए।
Good, good.
सबसे अच्छा इस्कॉन टेम्पल।
Yes, yes. That is there. Dhruv was there, na?
Yes प्रभु जी। He is in the class but on the other device.
Okay, okay. He liked Vrindavan. Dhruva Prabhu is there. Dhruva? Okay. 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 So we'll start with our New Year's class. As today is the last day of our English calendar. Our New Year starts on Gaur Purnima, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. For all the Vaishnavas, we start our day on Gaur Purnima day. So, but then as we see that many people, they celebrate. So we also celebrate because there is no problem in celebrating as many times as possible if Krishna is in center. So keeping Krishna in center, we celebrate many festivals. So this is one out of that we are celebrating this. So today I'll be speaking on very important, very nice verse from 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is like a very nice verse to meditate as a New Year resolution, because everybody on this time, we all take New Year resolutions. Yes. So when we just a minute. Is there any difference?
Yes, Prabhuji, it's still echoing.
Okay. I have another. Okay. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, this very nice story comes that on the day of Diwali, Lord Krishna, he did this very beautiful pastime, and that is being bound by Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda is the embodiment of all mothers. You can imagine how much love Mother Yashoda can have for Krishna. We have seen many times on Janmashtami. I have seen in temple also. Many people, they come to take darshan and they want to dress their son or daughter looking like Krishna. Basuri in his hand and pick up the bear like that. But you can imagine the fortune of Mother Yashoda. She was having Krishna, the Supreme Personality, as her own son. And when Krishna was there in Vrindavan, that was the peak of all their desires coming true. Seeing him, seeing his activities. So when Krishna was playing like that, he also exhibited his very naughty activities, which gives great pleasure to devotees. And as all of you know that in so there is a place where Lord's own home is there. So that place is there, Gokul Mahavan, where the father and mother of Krishna, they were staying, Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mata. So this pastime of binding Krishna with ropes, with great love by Mother Yashoda, becomes celebrated as a Damodar Leela. The Lord becomes famous in the whole world as a Damodar. Damodar means somebody who is bound. Now, nobody would like to have the name which is like bound like that. But then Krishna is very happy to be bound, to be defeated by loving mother. Like, so Krishna also likes that very much when he's defeated by his own devotees. And that also like loving mother, Mother Yashoda. So this pastime which appears, which we are now seeing here, this is in the 10th canto. We will be discussing about this one very important verse, which is very important for all of us for taking this new year. I'll just show for everybody. So this shloka, I'll just try to share just a minute. All of you are able to hear this, see the screen? Lalit,
No,
can
Prabhuji.
you give the rights? Lalit, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji, giving you right. 1 minute. Now you have, Prabhuji.
So all of you can chant this. This is very nice prayer. So this is the prayer offered by very wonderful devotees who are the sons of Kuvera. So this sons of Kuvera who are offering these wonderful prayers. The story also is very nice. Why? Because when Narada Muni, who is embodiment of all love for Krishna, when he was traveling in Kailasha Parvat, because Kailash is the residence of Lord Shiva and Parvati, and that is considered very auspicious. Even the demigods, they used to go there for picnic. Many times we find that 31st also people like to go for picnic. They want to go to some place, do some party. So here also, the sons of great Kuvera, Manigriva and Haya. So his brother, these two brothers, they came there to do their party. I don't know what was the occasion, but then they had come there and they were having a nice time, and they had so many friends. So when they were bathing there in the lake, they were without clothes, without any shame. They were bathing there, and that time only the Narada Muni comes there. And then he sees that these are the very high class family background sons now. They are behaving like this, simply. So when Narada Muni stood there, their response was no response. That was their response. They didn't even care that Narada Muni had come there. So then Narada Muni thought to teach them a lesson for their betterment. Not that Narada Muni was.
इससे और दिन बेटा आज नहीं
Somebody saying something? Krishna?
No, Prabhuji, I put it on mute. Sorry.
I think my sound is little less. In case somebody has to stay, they can write or something. Here I'm not able to get. So when Narada Muni comes there, seeing that there are two ignorant, very passionate, very inappropriate in their behavior, just to shake them off from that slumber, from that ignorance, he cursed them to become two trees. Now, we see that in history there are many curses like that. Some people, they are cursed to die. Some people are cursed to become animal. Some people are cursed to become birds and things like that. In this case, Narada Muni cursed them to become trees, just so that they will understand the value of human form. Because in this human form, we are so given so much of freedom to express ourselves. We are given these five senses: eyes, nose, tongue, touch, ear. So these are the senses given to us, and we have a very freedom to use them towards our will. But then Narada Muni wanted to teach them that when these very nice gift which we get from God, when they are not properly used, then by the laws of nature, one loses that. So one loses that gifts. One is not utilizing properly. So then, when they became trees, then they understood that how much nice opportunity they had to do something good in terms of their Krishna consciousness, in terms of doing something contributing to others, not just being selfish. So they stood like that for thousands and thousands of years, waiting for Krishna to come and free them, because that was also one of the promise of Narad Muni, that don't worry, I understand that you are feeling sorry for what you did, but then you have to go through this punishment. And then, after long period, when they were standing there as a trees, many times when we go to forests, we see so many green trees and we feel so happy. That trees look so nice. But then trees don't feel that they are nice, because they have to stand there in the heat of the summer. They have to stand there in the waters of rain. They have to stand there without budging an inch when there is a cutting cold. So trees are not happy. We may be happy seeing greenery, but then they were also standing there like a trees thousands of years. And by the mercy of Narad Muni, they had a human consciousness, very developed awareness what is happening in the tree's body. So you can imagine the trouble they must be going through. When the rain starts, they want to run away, but they can't. They have to just stand there, understanding that what can I do now. When there is a cutting cold, they want, like now in Vrindavan, up North India, it's very cold. We put so many warm clothes and things like that. But then trees just, they stay like that. Even if there is a thick covering of ice, they have to just stand there. So they were like that, standing, wanting to utilize their potential. But now, because they had done a mistake, they were encased in the body of tree, where they had a desire to do something good, but now they cannot do. But there, when Krishna came, their fortune was that they had connection with Narad Muni, even wrongly, but then they had connection. So that connection made the way for their very glorious life ahead. And this Narad Muni was so merciful to them by giving this curse. Now the curse cannot be merciful, but here we see that devotee, when they do anything, when the devotee is glorified, that is mercy. When the devotee is chastised, that is mercy. When devotees do anything, that is mercy. तो आप देखेंगे प्रभुपाद के जो शिष्य हैं, वो जब प्रभुपाद के बारे में बात करते हैं तो दोनों चीज बहुत आनंद से बताते हैं कि कैसे प्रभुपाद ने उनको ग्लोरीफाई किया था सब भक्तों के सामने, और with great happiness they tell like how one day they got chastisement from Prabhupada. So that remains as a kind of great remembrance for them. So in any way, devotees, great devotees like Narad Muni comes in our life. That is a great success of our life. So Narad Muni very mercifully cursed them to become trees. So the curse was that they became trees, and the mercy was they were supposed to meet Krishna after that. And then when Krishna appeared in Nanda Maharaja's home in Gokul, these two trees were just standing backyard, courtyard of Nanda Maharaj, where Krishna used to go every day for playing. And now that was the height of their fortune, to see Krishna playing in the whole courtyard. And then one day when Krishna was bound by Mother Yashoda, they were witnessing that. And then Krishna came in the back courtyard, and when he was crawling with the wooden mortar behind, then he saw these two trees, and then he remembered Narad Muni, that Narad Muni has already given me assignment to deliver these two people, Nala Kuvera and Manikriva. And then he comes, he goes through them, because two big trees were there, he just went through. But then the middle passage was small enough to pass Krishna, but the big wooden mortar, it stuck. And then for Krishna, nothing is impossible. He just gave one pull, and the rope didn't break, neither the mortar, which was wooden, that break. But then huge, this Arjuna trees, which were like 10-story building high, like that, huge trees, they just collapsed with great noise. The whole Gokul shook by their force when they fell off. And then these two personalities came out, Nalakuver and Manikri. They were in their bright, effulgent, heavenly body. और दोनों प्रार्थना करने लगे भगवान से. तो ये जो प्रार्थना है, उनके एक्सपीरियंस कि कैसे जो उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला था एक बड़े घर में जन्म लेने का, एक वैष्णव के घर में जन्म लेने का, क्योंकि कुबेर जो है वो भगवान के भक्त है. कुबेर जो है वो शिव जी का आराधना करते हैं और विष्णु का भी आराधना करते हैं. तो ऐसे महान व्यक्ति के घर में जन्म लेना, that is a very great privilege. They had gone through that experience of the whole thing, and then this is the verse which they sing. So all of you can sing this verse. Vani gunanukathane shravano kathayam
Vani gunanukathane shravanu kathayam
astu cha karma sumanas tava padayornaha
hastauscha karamasu manasatava padaryornaha
smrutyam shirastava nivasa jagat praname
smrityam shriyas
तव निवासे जगत् प्रणामे
भवत्तनूनां
दृष्टिस्सतं
सतं
दर्शने
दर्शने
भवते
So the translation is, henceforward, may all our words describe your pastimes. May our eyes engage in oral reception of your glories. May our hands, legs, and other senses engage in actions pleasing to you. And may our minds always think of your lotus feet. May our heads offer our obeisances to everything within this world, because all things are also your different forms. And may our eyes see the forms of Vaishnavas who are not different from you. So they are asking this benediction from the Lord that we misuse our eyes trying to see beauty of this world. But now we have come to this conclusion that you are the most beautiful. Rather, all beauty in this world comes from you only. You are the creator of all beauty, and you are most beautiful, source of beauty. So let our eyes be satisfied by seeing your beauty. Let our hands be engaged in your service. Let our legs be engaged in traveling the path in dhams like Vrindavan, Mayapur, Jagannath Puri. Let our mind be always engaged thinking about you. So the way they had seen that last so many thousands of years, they wanted to engage somewhere their senses, but they couldn't because they were trees. So similarly, in our case also, when we are just now trying to celebrate this English New Year, today is the 31st. Our resolution is this, that let this year 2023 be the year where we can utilize all our potential, all our strength, all our intelligence, all our whatever we do, whether it's a professional work, whether it is educational work, whether it is devotional work, whatever we do, let that be in Krishna consciousness. Let Krishna be pleased. Let Krishna be glorified by that. So when we do everything for Krishna's pleasure, we do our profession in such a way that Krishna will be pleased. We do our household work in such a way that Krishna will be pleased. When Krishna is pleased, as here is, if you see that he describes that what is the perfection of all the senses. So the perfection of all senses is that he says that let my tongue be used for glorifying you. So we can also pray that let this tongue, which is very important, gift given by Krishna, and then let that be used in chanting Hare Krishna. Because every day this tongue vibrates thousands of times, isn't it? For our professional work, for our household work, for so many things. We keep asking so many people, keep giving answer to so many people. So this tongue is given to us so that the perfection of tongue is achieved. और ये जो जिह्वा हमको दिया है, the perfection of that jiva is tongue is that we purify that tongue by chanting Hare Krishna, by remembering verses of Bhagwad Gita, by speaking about Krishna. Then the tongue is best utilized. So many times it happens that people, they take resolutions on New Year, and there is very nice kind of joke that every year they keep taking the same resolutions, because these resolutions last only for 10-15 days, and then again our old lifestyle sneaks in. But then if you are taking the spiritual resolutions, that let me become spiritually connected, spiritually advanced, then these resolutions will be powered by Krishna's own grace. When Krishna sees that we are taking resolutions for his pleasure, then he comes in action for making sure that they are fulfilled. So now this last 2-3 years, we have seen that a lot of ups and downs have happened because of Corona, because of so many ups and downs in so many things. But now we see that every new year is a fresh opportunity for us to do something good, something better than last year. So we pray that by the mercy of Radha Rasti Hari, Sri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman, Sri Gonithai, all of our this new year becomes really happy, not just for saying happy new year. So the new year doesn't become happy just by saying happy new year. People tell happy new year, and that it is supposed to be happy like that. So it will really become happy when we come close to Krishna, when our life is connected to Krishna, then that is really happy Krishna conscious new year. So all of you are invited to temple also today, tomorrow. I was seeing today, it's like a huge rush. It is appearing as if Janmashtami only. So many people are coming for taking darshan of Radha Rasti, taking their blessings. So for many of you, if it is possible, you can, if it is difficult on Saturday, Sunday, because of rush or something, you can come on Monday also, so that rush will be less, so that you can peacefully take darshan. Pray to Radha Rasti that let our faculties, all these eyes, ear, nose, tongue, intelligence be used in his service. Because this eyes, nose, tongue, that is given to us for that reason, that we purify ourselves with the help of these and then go to Krishna. So that is the best use of this gifts given by Krishna. For example, when the company gives a car to an employee, you find many places they do like that. Company gives a car. The company gives a car not for personal use. They can use it personally, going to shop or going to their relatives or there. But this vehicle, car is given to them specifically for one reason, and that is to come on time to their job, like that. So when company is giving a car, it's like understood that they are giving it for company's purpose. So similarly, Krishna is giving us this very wonderful gifts of our senses. So we know that Krishna is giving us for purifying it by connecting it to Krishna. So how we connect to Krishna, that we learn, and that is what bhakti means. So bhakti connects all other our life events with Krishna, and that is very simple, easy process how to connect to Krishna. So you all are invited heartily for today, tomorrow, day after, whenever it is possible for you. Please come take darshan of Radha Rasti Hari. They are always standing there. Nalakuber and Manigriv, they were waiting for thousands of years. We don't have to wait. We just take a vehicle and come. Within half an hour, we reach Radha Rasti Hari. So it is very easy for us. Narad Muni has already given that blessing. You don't have to wait, because Prabhupada is the representative of Narad Muni. So उन्होंने बहुत easy बनाया है हमारा सबके लिए. We don't have to stand in the rains and heat and cold of waiting for Krishna. No, we have to just desire and then that come. So all of you please come, take the blessings of Radharas Bihari on these days, and we plan to make our new year more Krishna conscious. That is more important. That will please Krishna very much. And how he will please when we chant Hare Krishna, when we are taking darshan of Krishna. Now, taking darshan of Krishna, one may say that every day I cannot come to home, come to temple. Not possible. But then we get live darshan of Radharas Bihari on so many channels. We just need to have a desire. I have seen so many devotees, those who are connected to Radharas Bihari, Juhu, but now they are staying in America or London somewhere. But they are so attached to Radharas Bihari that every day they take darshan, although they are living thousands of kilometers away. So it just desire is needed. So you can take darshan of Krishna anywhere, anytime. What is the problem? So let us have this year as year connected to Krishna, because they say that Krishna is the most interesting person. How? Krishna is so interesting that anything which is connected to him becomes very interesting. Many times we may or may not have interest in doing worldly things. For example, our job or so many such things. But then if it is connected to Krishna, who is most interesting, then we can find interest in our own life, whatever activities we do. So that's the way it is. So if we really want to make our life interesting, we should know where is the source of that interest. Krishna is the most interesting person. And anything you do with him becomes interesting. So my heartfelt wishes to all of you on this English New Year. And we wish that the prayers of Radharani be there on all of you, so that you can practice Krishna consciousness very nicely. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, thanks for the wonderful enlightenment. और प्रभु जी वो है ना एक जिसने ज्वाइन करा था भी सन ऑफ गॉड कमल, उसने आपको सॉरी बोला है because he is not able to attend the class today because he himself had a class. So he said sorry, tell Prabhu ji sorry, I am not able to attend the class. And उसने सबको और आपको विश करा है बहुत बहुत.
Okay.
Calendar year end का.
Yes, yes.
और प्रभु जी हमारी यात्रा बहुत अच्छी रही वहाँ की.
Yeah, Vrindavan is always nice.
Yeah, very nice, and thankfully all of them love Vrindavan, Aarti, Dhruv की माया, and आपने और वेंकटेश प्रभु ने बहुत अच्छा इंतजाम कर दिया था, तो we had no difficulty at all.
Okay. Good.
अभी मैं मंदिर से ही आ रही हूँ प्रभु जी, थोड़ा लेट हो गया था, वही रास्ते में क्लास अटेंड करी है।
Okay, okay, no problem.
आज प्रोग्राम में प्रभु जी मंदिर में कुछ,
Yeah, in the evening there is
या
a
एवरीवन इज सेइंग कम कम कम, तो शायद हम लोग आएंगे।
yes, yes, you can come.
हाँ, ठीक है प्रभु जी, ओके।
Okay. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna.
प्रभु जी।
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु
हरे
जी।
कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
3 times हरि बोल टू प्रभु जी।
हरि बोल।
हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल। थैंक यू प्रभु जी, हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।